Webster University Student Government Association is holding its presidential election from April 17th to the 20th. Vasif Durabelli, Tim Fisher, Scott Lunte, and Andrew Young are the four candidates who are running for SGA president. Among the major issues in this year's Student Government Association presidential election include parking, a smoking ban, inclusion, funding for student programs, and access to the gym. One of the big issues is the proposed smoking ban. Both Young and Fisher oppose the ban, but one candidate is in favor of it.
I'm actually on the Student Government Association's committee for the smoking ban. I was actually the person that started this entire ball rolling, so I am personally for it, though working on the committee, working to make the policy for it really just came from an unbiased standpoint of trying to figure out what other schools' policies are and how we can make it work for Webster.
One of Durabali's goals is to improve advertising for student events and activities.
We can also save a lot of money because nowadays all student organizations print flyers, and I don't think that it is the most efficient way to advertise the club. And when we have this app, automatically we will save some thousands of dollars each semester.
Young said he will push for funding of student clubs and organizations.
I know we will, if elected, I will fight for more funding. That way we'll be able to fund more student trips and activities here on campus or even them going outside of campus.
Fisher wants to push for upgrades and equipment in the Spear Drop building.
What my administration would do in this time to help the film department would be to encourage and try and work with the administration, work with students, advocate for a faster upgrade for the entire setup.
Durabali and Fisher also want to help out student clubs and push for longer gym hours. Lunte said there is only so much the SGA can do.
That's something that takes conversations, and it requires more resources to be put into that, and I think when a lot of people are looking for promises like that, they're not really seeing what that entails, because with Webster's current budget issues, we have to make sure that we're making smart decisions on what's going to best help students.
Fisher wants to make Webster a green campus.
Should I be elected president of SGA, would be to help create a more eco-friendly environment on Webster campus with heavy emphasis on recycling, waste management, possibly even better treatment for the environment, making things a little more greener.
Young says he wants to reach out to all students and has put an emphasis on inclusion.
I'd like to focus on the student. I want to be able to be the open ear for those students. That way I will be able to understand the difficulties and be able to, learn from the students themselves as to what challenges they face on campus.
Lunte said the SGA was already working on efforts on inclusion.
We have a new position on the student government, which is the Ambassador of Student Inclusion, and their role is to make sure that we are keeping both international students, minority students, students from all different backgrounds in the thought process when we're making decisions for SGA. For
Webster Journal, this is Mike Thomas.